You are in for an absolute treat right now. Doesn't even feel like I'm in Taiwan. Look at this monster. Oh my god. I really hope the perspective comes through and the scale of this thing comes through on a video. But the site I'm at now, the Fo Guang, I think it's called, Fo Guang Monastery, absolutely incredible. Like, I'm just in awe. Just take a look how big this site is too. So I'm right at the entrance, right at the front of this huge long path. And as we go up, we're going to be surrounded by 8 huge pagodas. We've got the Bodhi Square, and then we've got the mighty big Buddha, which I'm guessing is the first thing we're going to see as soon as we go through. Oh, I'm excited for this. Oh damn, there's even a Starbucks inside this place. You've got little bubbles here and it shows you the inside of each one, so you can just get a gist of the scale of these buildings and how much is actually compacted into each one. This might take a while. The question is, how do I get in? This big door's blocked off. Honestly, it doesn't seem like there's anyone out there either. I hope I can go through this path. Oh, great path to Buddhahood, 8 pagodas and main hall. I'm guessing this is the way. Oh my god, look at the size of it. Wow, oh, the light is no good. How beautiful is that? I don't know if I can walk straight down the middle. I think I might have to take the outer path. I want to stay out the sun as much as possible, really. Alright, pagoda number 2, 5 Harmonies Pagoda. They're all pretty much identical. I do want to check out the inside of one though. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Just go, ni hao. Oh, it's so quiet in here.
Where are you from?
England.
England, okay.
England, yeah. Far from home.
Far from home. Please see.
Sure. Okay.
This is a Buddha church.
Oh, this is a church?
Yeah, yes, the Buddha church. And here, celebration like engagement.
Ah, wow.
Marriage, baby showers, rates of passengers.
Very cool.
Birthday party is here.
And each one of the pagodas is the same?
No same.
No same?
No same.
So this is the only church?
This is the only church we call the home joy of the celebrations.
Ah, I see. I see.
And then the paragraph is the one street.
Yes, yes, and there's 8 down the street, right?
Here.
So the next one up here?
And the next one not open is at the military unit.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Well,
It's open. Is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 5. 1 street is not open.
So 2 of them are closed.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll try and check those out. Thank you for showing me around. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Alright. Very informational. I could do with that guy just following me around and doing this little tour with me. I feel like there's so much information in these places and I just miss a lot of it. It's kind of funny how there's nobody in this square at all. But the only person I can see is this guy cutting the grass. I mean, it is super hot though, you kind of want to stay out the sun. I mean, there's one guy here, there's some more over there, but apart from them, it's pretty empty, which is good news for us. I get a real royal vibe in this place. I love all the pillars around the outside too. You come through each gap in the pillar and you can just see something new. Wonder if you could go up the steps. Oh, look at those things. It's like dakji. I think it's called dakji in Korean. You know that little Squid Games game where they throw it on the floor and they have to flip it? Kind of looks like those. It probably isn't that. You know me, I'm not very educated on religion, but I find it so interesting. I've said it once and I'll probably say it again and again, that my interest for religious architecture is just so high. I love going to these religious sites and seeing the incredible detail and the incredible structures, and everything about these religious places just oozes zen and magnificence. It's just incredible. I think they might be parasols, actually. I think. Look at all the statues around the outside too. Let's get a closer look. Every single one of them is different. You can see some over there. Got some right next to us here. It's extremely cool. But I do know as well, I just read online that the site itself is home to over 15,000 Buddha statues. 15,000. That's insane. Some interesting artwork too. Not sure what's really going on there. I'm guessing this geezer here is saving this family from something with his religious powers. Right, so I'm about to head in the main hall behind me, which is right underneath where the Buddha's sitting. Oh, I wish you could see the lights better through this. Hold on, let me focus this. I just want you to see how beautiful this view is. There we go. Look at that, we've got bright blue skies too. Actually, they look a little grey. Oh, it's just beautiful. You might be able to hear it, but there's some real zen-like music in the background everywhere too. It's just so peaceful. This place is nuts. It's like a royal palace. Right, here is what we're working with. So the outside has 1, 2, 3, 4 different museums, and then we have whatever those big words say, and we got a shrine at the end. Oh, and another shrine here. So 2 shrines, 4 museums, and this red circle thing. Okay, cool. I have seen a few labels of no cameras and no filming in some areas so far. So if I do come across one, maybe in the shrine areas, I probably won't get the video out. I won't be recording anything. I just had one of the most magical and beautiful experiences that I've ever had in my whole life. And it was inside that shrine, what I just came out of. Oh, I just really wish I could have got that on camera for more people to see, and for me to even watch back too. I was inside the golden shrine after I just went in that one that I just spoke about. And I was approached by this lady, a volunteer who worked there, and her name was Sue, and her English was really good too, and she shown such an interest in me and where I come from, and we reminisced about British football, and she was just so pure and kind-hearted. It was such a warm interaction. She showed me a whole tour around the other little shrines. She taught me all about Buddha's teachings and what all the statues mean. We did a prayer together. She showed me how to do it once again. I signed her little notebook with people she meets along the way. She gave me this little business card. I don't know what this is, to be honest. It's all about the monastery, I think. I got some holy water, and if you can see, I got some Buddha candy too. But it really touched me. I was like borderline emotional with how pure and how beautiful this interaction was. It was the epitome of what traveling is about and making connections with people. It really was magical. Sue, if you are watching this video, thank you so much. That was incredible. I have picked a terrible day to forget my sunglasses. It's blinding. So I think this might be the closest that I can get to that big Buddha. I didn't see an entrance around the back side of that building when going in. But that's okay. I think it's one of those places where it's more beautiful from afar. I don't know if you can see the marking, the emblem on the Buddha's chest too. I think we all can see what I'm talking about there, but the symbol itself, I have said this in one of my previous videos, but the symbol itself is not to be confused with a very similar looking emblem. It's a completely different meaning, and in a lot of Asia and religious groups, this symbol is the sign of religious worship, I guess. I don't know if it's tied to a specific religion, whether it be Buddhism or Hinduism or anything like that. I think maybe it's just a broad symbol for religious area or religious teachings, something like that. So if you do see it in Asia, don't be too alarmed, you know. I was also given this really cool map as well. So I am right here in the middle of the pagodas. I've just explored all around here. It took me about 90 minutes. And as you can see, there's another cool temple area looking thing. And then not far from here, a short walk, is another whole complex with shrines and there's a university, another huge statue. But I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm going to have the time to explore all of this. I might have to cut it short after this. Maybe I could go to this one here afterwards. That's pretty close, but I don't think I'm going to be able to explore this part here, and that's okay. I definitely should have planned more time for this area. Yeah, it's going to take a while to walk around it, or I'd maybe say, for future reference, anyone that does want to go here, maybe dedicate a whole 4 hours or so to cover all of the grounds, because it's huge, much bigger than you think. But I'm quite happy with what I've seen so far too. It's just stunning. Like I said, I'm just in awe the whole time walking around. So this next part I'm going to is called the Sutra Repository. It's up this massive hill. Great. Whoa, look at the views from up here. I've just came up this side area to this big whopping temple, and luckily there was an elevator that took me up to the top of this building too. These are beautiful views. It's actually so nice to see how friendly everybody is here. And as I was just coming up the hill, I had this monk. Are they called monks? I don't know. This monk who works here. He showed me around, and he showed me to a group of foreigners who are here too, and they're working and doing a temple stay. And they basically get to stay here for free with accommodation and food included. They just have to work maybe 4 days a week doing some like gardening work and some just odd jobs around the monastery. So that's a pretty good deal if you ask me. I'm really interested in doing one of these temple stays. There's actually a lot of temple stays in Korea which I've been considering doing lately. But yeah, it's a pretty good deal. So this whole temple area, from what I've just been told, it was made or built by this one master monk guy. Don't know his name, I'm afraid. But he built the whole thing, and unfortunately this year, I think February this year, he died. So they're in a state of mourning, I guess. Oh, the sun. But yeah, he was a really important, significant guy. And in this building here, which I'm about to go inside, there is a huge lifelike statue of him. So I'm excited to see that. I hope they're going to let me film in there though, I'd love to see it. It's just really nice to switch off in a place like this. Like right now, if I just listen to all the things around me, all I can hear is birds, I can hear some Zen-like music in the back here. I can see some beautiful views, there's nothing but greenery. It's bliss. You can already hear the chanting inside, but I have just noticed there's a sign with no camera and video camera inside. So unfortunately, guys, you'll have to come here for yourself to see the inside. But I strongly urge you to get here. Absolutely incredible place. I was very surprised coming here. I wasn't expecting this at all. Wow. That was insane. That was just... what's the word for that? That was just magical. Once again, it's just such a shame I couldn't bring the camera along with me. It's just not respectful, even if I did try and squeeze a video in on the sly, you know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. But they're just, the acoustics in there, they're doing like a evening chant, I think they called it, an evening chant. Oh, there's a nice little garden I can walk through here. yeah, they're doing like an evening chant inside, and it's very melodic, if that's the right word. Like the acoustics in this giant room, and there's a statue right at the front of this realistic master monk guy who I spoke about, and it's just so powerful. It's just silent, and all you can hear is the rumbling of the chant, and there's like only 3 people at the front, but they have like microphone, I'm guessing, and there's like speakers coming down the side of the wall, and it just hits you, like it hits you different. It's so weird. And without experiencing it for yourself, it's pretty hard to try and describe that experience, but all I can say is that was so powerful. And the lady at the end, she kind of had a selection of these type of cards, and she spread them out kind of like a magic trick, and I had to pick one, and it was kind of like a fortune cookie vibe, but I picked mine and I got tranquility. And it's got this little quote about detaching yourself from everything else around you and living and appearing in perfect harmony. You know, spiritual stuff. Also, if anyone knows any more information about this place than I do, please let me know more about this wicked place, because I'm pretty clueless when it comes to this. You know how it's not really my style to do a ton of research before I come. I like to learn on the spot. I like to just throw myself deep into it with an open mind. But yeah, if you do know anything else about this cool place, drop it in the comments down below, please. As I mentioned, the monastery is about 40-50 minutes away from Kaohsiung city, so I'm gonna head back now before it gets too dark and the buzzes stop running. But I really hope you've enjoyed exploring this place with me. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, share it, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.